Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I'm wrapping my mom's birthday presents. So living more mindfully, consciously, more zero waste and more minimally means I'm not going to be running out and getting some wrapping paper to wrap up the presents so that it can be chucked in the bin. So I wanted to share with you how I wrap presents, and in fact I've kind of always done this just because I think it aesthetically looks a little bit nicer, but also it's more sustainable. Also, the main present I got from my mum this year was taking her to the theatre. I took her to go and see a show in the West End of London because I find that experiences are the best present, and they're also zero waste. And it means I get to spend an evening or a day or a weekend with her instead of just handing her an object that she's gonna thank me for and then probably forget. I definitely think that the most conscious gift and probably the best gift you can give someone is an experience of some sort, whether it's small like cooking someone a meal or taking them out for dinner, or if it's bigger like a holiday or like a ticket to go and see something. These are the best gifts. They create memories, and they're much more enjoyable, and they last a lot longer than, you know, a moment of handing an object over. You get to experience something together and remember that for the rest of your life. But I have also got my mom a few gifts because she is visiting me in a couple of days. It's already been her birthday, and I wanted to celebrate by baking her a cake and giving her just a few little things that I found along the way. So let's hop right in and I'll show you how I'm going to be wrapping them. So I've recently been reading this book, and as I was sharing some passages and my excitement with my mum, she seemed really keen to read it, so I picked her a copy up as well. I also bought her this handmade Frisbee. It's from a local market. It might seem strange to some people, but my mom absolutely loves this kind of stuff. She loves Frisbee and she loves crafting, and I just thought this was the perfect, strange little gift for her, so I picked her one of those up as well as also supporting local small businesses. I also bought this little pot from a market, and then I decided to make a homemade body butter for her. So that is a handmade item from me and also supporting a local small company with the pot. I picked this baking dish up, this pie dish from a local charity shop. It was just a few quid, and I just think it's so beautiful and it's right up her street. And then here I have some the stuff that I'm upcycling to wrap these gifts in. And I also have some of this string that my mom has shown keen interest in specifically before. She loves the colors. And I have some masking tape, which isn't necessary. If you don't have it, don't bother getting it, but I already had it, so I'm going to be using it up. So first I'm going to be wrapping this ceramic item, and I'm going to need to pad it out because it is breakable. So I've just got some upcycled tissue paper that I think came in an Amazon package as well, or it came in some kind of package, and I'm just going to wrap this around to secure the edges so it doesn't chip. And then I'm going to be wrapping it in upcycled brown paper. To secure it, instead of using more tape, I'm going to be using this cotton thread instead. Next up is the Frisbee, and as it already came in this sleeve, I'm going to leave it as is because it's pretty and you don't need to wrap everything. Then the book. This is going to be wrapped in Amazon parcel package filler stuff that comes with some of the parcels. It's a bit crinkled, but what I'm going to do is just stretch it out and it'll be just fine. And then we're going to measure just enough that I need for the book and no more than that. Then to wrap the body butter, it is again another ceramic, so it's delicate and fragile, so I'm going to need to wrap it in some upcycled tissue paper.
It also has a loose lid, so I'm going to be tying this with a bit of cotton thread just to secure it, as my mum doesn't live near me and she's going to have to transport it on public transport. Then to make sure it doesn't chip, I'm going to be wrapping it in some upcycled tissue paper and then finally in some parcel packaging. Then finally I'm just going to arrange the gifts as they'll be given and I'll be finished. Then I have this old cotton embroidered placemat that I was given by my mom many years ago, maybe for my 21st, and I bring it out now on birthdays, and it's a great display and just is a bit more fun and zero waste.
So that's how I've wrapped my mom's presents this year for her birthday. You can also use anything that you've got lying around. It doesn't have to be particularly Amazon order, like upcycling of the packaging. I know that a lot of people buy things online specifically from Amazon, so I thought that would be a good way of showing you that you probably have something already to upcycle, and if you know that there's a birthday coming up or Christmas coming up, to start saving those packages so that you can reuse them rather than just recycling them. But you can also use brown string. Most people have that in their kitchen. You can use muslin cloth, you can use newspapers. Even if you don't read the newspaper yourself, if you find that there's been one discarded on the street or on public transport, just bring it home and then you can reuse that as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video and it's given you a little bit of inspiration to upcycle some old papers, especially as Christmas is coming up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down there. Bye!